Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Monte Verde vlog. My name is Rosie and we've basically spent the whole day travelling. So we got up at 7 AM, got the bus at 8 AM to somewhere else. I have no idea where it was. We then had to wait there for 3 hours for the next bus to come to Monte Verde. We arrived here at about 3 PM. It's now about 3:45, something like that, and we're going to go out for some lunch slash dinner slash dinner, and then also pop to the shop and get some food for a little bit of dinner tonight and maybe breakfast tomorrow, because tomorrow we've booked in to go to one of the national parks like the Cloud Forest. So I thought I'd start the vlog now so you can see a little bit of town and just kind of see where we eat and what we do. So it's definitely a little bit cold here. The climate is different considering we've been in Mexico for 4.5 months and then Costa Rica for a couple of weeks now. It's actually quite cool and it's quite a nice change, to be honest. I am wearing a t-shirt and a jumper and I've just got shorts and sandals on, so I think if you were to come out in the evening, jeans and a jumper might be best. Jeremy's got an umbrella as well because obviously it rains a lot here, which I didn't even think about. So this is the main commercial centre of the city. I don't know if we're actually going to have a look around. Oh yeah, we're going to go there for food, I think, later on to get some food for dinner tonight. And this is why it's called a cloud forest. And I don't know if you can see, there's some accommodation up there that's like really hidden in the clouds. And this is the view of town so far. So there's a couple of restaurants down here that I want to try. Raulito's Pollo Asado, I think, was one of them. And then the other one was the Orchid Cafe. The pollo one we're going to go to now because it looks like you get a good big plate of beans and rice and chicken. And then the other one looks a lot more like salads and smoothies and kind of that kind of thing, which does sound delish, but also sounds expensive though compared to what you probably get somewhere else. So I think we're going to go to the chicken place today so we can stuff ourselves, because we've not really, Jeremy's not eating anything today. I've had some nuts and a Snickers and something else and I've forgotten already. So yeah, I've not eaten a lot today. So just walking past this place, I thought I'd show you some of the artwork on the wall. It's really cool. There's a sloth that's all graffitied. And then I think even inside, it looks like they sell artwork and like different designs of clothing, which looks really cool. Really different to the usual touristy stuff that you see everywhere else. Okay, so this is town. We drove past this place earlier. It's called Treehouse, and it's got a huge tree in the actual restaurant. I also looked online. It looks really cool, but not where we're going today. I think we're going to go down here. Pollo asado? Yeah, pollo asado. Okay, so this is where we're going for lunch. Raulito's Pollo Asado. It's rotisserie, I don't know how to say that, rotisserie, there we are, rotisserie chicken. And it should be good, hopefully. There's lots of seating. Jeremy got an empanada and a cassava something, and I got the pollo con pinto, and pinto is basically rice and beans, and it comes with a tortilla, but it's thick, it's like a pancake, and some sauce. So we're going to enjoy this and I'll chat to you afterwards. Okay guys, so lunch was really good, but my portion was huge. I only had about half of it, so we're going to ask if we can take the rest of it home, and it's absolutely chucking it down outside. So I'm not going to be able to vlog when we walk around. I might get some video clips and pop them on screen so you can see a little bit of the town, but I'm not going to vlog and have my microphone out, so hopefully I'll be able to show you a little bit. But yeah, it's chucking it down. I didn't even think about that before coming out. I didn't think about getting my rain jacket or anything. So if you come here, definitely bring a rain jacket and an umbrella out with you. Okay guys, so we have come to the shopping mall area where there's a big supermarket and a couple of little shops. And I thought I'd show you this one because it's so cute. I love that skirt, I think it's adorable. And they've also got some really nice drawings, like that one. That one's really cute. Also, this one's really cute. And the mug and the bag and things. It's really nice. Look how cute that is. Okay, so I did pop inside to show you, and it is so cute. They have the nicest things here. So I'll leave it linked in case you want to come. Okay, so this is all the artwork they've got. They've got it all stacked up here, and lots of different ones. So you'll be able to kind of flick through and find something, but it's really lovely artwork. And they've got smaller sizes here and other ones here as well. So cute. They've actually got really nice things as well, like bags and things, like aside from all the touristy things. Oh my god, that is adorable. Yeah, they've got like clothing. It's not all touristy, some of it is, but not everything. It's just so cute. These are lovely as well, little makeup bags. Okay, this is the name of the shop, Disoma, something like that. I love these prints. And the mugs and things. Ah, that's so cute. Yeah, really lovely things. And then these socks we've seen in quite a few places, but they cost like $10 per pair, which is kind of outrageous, but they are so cute. I think they have the nicest designs for like a little souvenir. I think it's really nice. Okay, so that store was adorable. They had the nicest things, and the illustrator that I liked was called Hola Lola, so Hola Lola. I'll leave her website down below, and if she's got an Instagram as well, but the cutest drawings, really love them. I would consider buying some online to print when I ever get home. But now I'm going to pop into the supermarket and hopefully buy some fruit. The other thing I need is sun cream, because I'm running out of that as well, so hopefully we'll find some. Good morning, it is 6 a.m. We woke up at 5:30, so this is why I look tired. I didn't sleep particularly well. My knee is sore because I bashed it the other day, and also my foot feels a bit swollen because I got bitten the other day. But I really want to show you what a town looks like, because this is why it's called a cloud forest. I mean, you can see behind me already. But this is our view. It's just all covered in clouds. So we're stopping here at the bakery next door to us to get some breakfast. I'm getting a guava thing. I got one yesterday actually. I don't think I told you about it, but I got one yesterday after we were in town. Okay, it got very loud, and then Jeremy's getting a chocolate crab, it's called, but it's basically a chocolate, well, it's a croissant chopped in half with chocolate in the middle. So we're getting that as like either a breakfast for now or maybe something to eat kind of in an hour or two. But yeah, I got one yesterday and it was absolutely delicious, so we've got that. We also got hot chocolate yesterday, which was yum as well. We're now just going to make our way down to the bus. We can either go down to the main bus stop, or I think the bus stop's over here, so we're going to go over there. Oh, it's dangerous. You can't really see cars coming. So we're going to wait outside Poco Poco, which is a restaurant, and I think this is where the bus comes, and it'll cost about €1 each and take about 10 minutes. So change of plan. Jeremy asked at the hotel if the bus goes past there. She said, no, it's a bit further up the road called something else. We walked up a bit and couldn't find the road that she was talking about, or like the hotel or whatever. So instead we're going to walk into town and get the bus from the starting point. So we've got about 10 minutes to get there, well, 10 minutes before it sets off. So it's only 5 minutes away, so we'll be fine, but it just means we're rushing a little bit now. But this is the view I showed you yesterday, and you can see it's very, very cloudy today. So this is the bank, and apparently the bus is going to stop here. And then here's a little look at town. Okay, so Jeremy asked at a hotel or something next to the bank, and she said, no, you have to get it up there. So basically, the end, hopefully, we are staying outside of Jimenez Cafe, and we just asked in there, and they said, yeah, it passes along this road. So if you're getting the bus from here to Monte Verde, go to Jimenez Cafe, and hopefully it comes here. I'll let you know, obviously. Okay, this is the bus. Yoo-hoo! Okay, so we have arrived. The bus took about 20 minutes. It was absolutely fine. It was a really nice journey. It was actually dropping off all the people working at the hotels and starting work at like 6:30. So it's 6:36 or something now. We are literally the first people here, and it's not open yet. I think it opens at 7. So the bus that we got left at 6:15. I think there's another one at 7 or 7:20. But anyway, we have arrived. We are early. We've just got 20 minutes now to wait until it actually opens up. So I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing today, because I wasn't sure whether to wear shorts or leggings. Ended up going for leggings. So I've got on my Vivo barefoot shoes, some hiking socks, my leggings that are from Amazon. I'll leave them linked. I've also got on like a sports bra top from Amazon as well, and I really like the way they match, even though I'm probably not going to be able to see that. This is my jumper from Zenda, which was my yoga brand I started a while ago. This is a Patagonia waterproof jacket, and then I've got my bag with things like water, camera, tripod, snacks, sun cream, mosquito repellent, things like that, with obviously a bag cover as well to keep it dry. So yeah, that's the outfit. So just in the car park, and this thing has come to clean itself. I have no idea what it is. Coati. Hi little guy. So this is the bird that we're looking for. It's called a Quetzal, something like that. Hopefully we can see a couple of those today. This is the reception and front desk, so even though we've got tickets online, we still have to queue and go in there. And then there's bathrooms up in that one, and then this is the welcome sign I want to have a quick look at as well. So there we go, it's quite a big area. Got to figure out which route we do as well.
It's quite high.
Mm.
I talked to a guy who gave me the permit, and he was like, I'll let you know if I come back. Great, where did you guys come?
So at the entrance there are lots of different ways. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go this way and follow the Sendero Nuboso. So I'm wearing my hat. not for the sun, but it's more for the rain, to stop the rain getting on my glasses, which I think should be quite practical. But I looked on the Lonely Planet guide. It gave us a route where it said it's kind of the best of, I can't remember how long it was. I think it was like 3 kilometres or something. I'll pop it on screen. But it was saying it's kind of the best way to see all the hot spots basically. So we're going to do that. So it's lovely and peaceful here, but I thought I would show you just how wet it is here. You can see all the rain on the branches and the leaves, and then back there as well. Anyway, we're walking through here. Apparently the bird that we're trying to look for, apparently there's certain nests, and we are here during mating season, so we might find some, but we don't know how the bird sounds, so I'd recommend doing research first, because I think it's got to be easier looking for a bird when you know what sound it makes versus just trying to look for it, I think. So I wish we'd done that, but never mind. So if you want to pause the video and read this, you can do, but it basically says that this plant will not be found in any other place outside of the Monte Verde area. And it's this little one, so it looks like a banana plant, but they're not at all related. What's this bird sound? If you know what that is, please let me know. We keep hearing it, but we can't see any birds. Okay, we are not doing well. We haven't found any birds. We can hear them, but we can't see them, so yeah, no luck so far. Guess which way we're going? Jeremy is very happy about that. So I wanted to show you earlier, but I forgot. So we started here. Okay, hello. We started here. We did the Nubusa, which is this one, so we've made it to here. We're now going to do this one and make it to the viewpoint, and then walk around this way, around the orange and go over the bridge, and then I think the brown, yeah, the brown, and then the green, and then we're done. So we've only done a tiny bit compared to everything we've got to do today, and now we're about to go up the bloody steep one, so cut to me, out of breath and exhausted. It's bright, but we have made it to a fabulous viewpoint where we get incredible views of clouds. So this is the way that we came from. Jeremy's being wildlife photographer of the year. And this is the view. We are literally in amongst the clouds. I have no idea what this is supposed to look out to, whether it's, I mean, I guess it's just forest, but we have no idea because it's just white. So yeah, I don't know if that's the viewpoint we're supposed to be going to, but okay, we've made it to the mirador, which is the viewpoint or the lookout. So we are here. We've got to go down this little red bit to see the view and then come back on ourselves and go up this way. And I think we'll do the blue and then the orange. But yeah, this way to the Mirador La Ventana. This is the view. So walking through here, it honestly feels like I'm walking through like an enchanted forest or like a fairy tale, because a lot of the trees are all covered in moss like this, and some of them are huge and they've got lots of drapiness and it just looks like a fairy tale. It's really, really cool. We've still not seen the bird that we're looking for. We've seen hummingbirds, we've seen like a black chicken thing, but none of these quids, something like that. Not seen that one yet, so apparently it is hard to see because it's so dense here. Jeremy just said as well that we only see 3% of the park, or 3% of the area is open to the public. So it's kind of like there has to be a bird in the area and you have to be lucky enough to see it without the clouds and also without the like density of the forest getting in the way. So yeah, I'm not surprised we haven't seen it, but okay, let's go to the viewpoint. So I don't think this viewpoint is going to be particularly worth going to. So it goes down a bit here, but I'm not sure how much we'll be able to see. I think it'll just be cloud. Okay, so this is the amazing viewpoint. Not a lot to see, to be honest. Clouds and trees. Okay gang, we have made it to the bridge. It is so pretty because you're literally above the canopies, so you can look over all the treetops, and I think there's a river or something down below. I can hear it already. It's so pretty. So this is the view. It's a little bit wobbly, it's not too bad, but yeah, it's so cool. Okay, so we did the bridge, very fun, would recommend, I enjoyed that. It was nice to get the good view kind of from the top, and also the bridge kind of swayed and wobbled a little bit as you were walking, which was fun. We're now on the next bit, I can't remember what it was called, but the bus is in an hour, so we're not sure if we're going to either rush around and get the bus back, or if we're just going to take our time and maybe get a taxi, but the bus is about €1, taxi is about €10, so probably going to rush because I don't think we're going to see this bird anyway. And we've enjoyed it, we've seen a lot of cool stuff, so I'll let you know either way. Are you enjoying it? Mm-hmm. Good fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah. So we decided to do the last trail section. We weren't sure if we'd have enough time or not, but we're going to do it anyway. And we've just walked past a guide who was showing some people a bird. And then I asked him if he knows where the Quetzal birds are. And he was like, yes, down here next left, and then 10 meters down there's a nest above, like in the trees obviously. And he was like, sometimes they don't come out for like 2 hours, like an hour, 2 hours, 6 hours, so you might be waiting a while. So we'll go and have a look, we'll see. But we're now walking past another group with a guide, so I'm sure they're looking at something fun as well. But we basically haven't seen anyone, well, not many people, whereas here we've seen 3 guides in the space of like 5 minutes. So just walking past this tree that's absolutely humongous, and it's so cool because there's loads and loads of roots here. You can kind of see like the inside. So Jeremy's just getting the pano of the big ass tree. But yeah, I do think it's probably worth paying for a guide if you really want to see specific birds and probably other nature things that we wouldn't, you know, otherwise know about, like leaves and plants and trees and things like that. So we'll go down anyway and see if we can find this Quetzal, whatever it's called, pretzel bird. Okay, so this is where everyone is. Apparently it's out and you can see it. This is where all the groups of people are. Okay, we found the Quetzal. It's there. That's cool.
I'm going to put you down, is that okay? Alright, so what I proposed is go back this way. Yes.
Okay, so I think we were really bloody lucky then because we saw it when it was out. Obviously there was a big group of people, so it was obvious where it was. Yeah, we ended up seeing it. There was a guide with a telescope, so he took some photographs, and I asked if I could take a video as well, so I'll pop that on the side so you can see. But it was so nice, but it was a female, so the male ones has more of a red chest and has like the tail covers, like the long tail. And this was a female, so it was less red and it didn't have the long tails. But yeah, it was cool to see it anyway, because obviously we've been looking around for 2.5 hours now looking for one. And I honestly don't think that if all these people weren't there, I don't think I would have seen it. So it was cool to look through with my camera, with the big lens. It was cool to look through with the telescope. It was cool to take photographs with the telescope. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Got that one ticked off the list. So we've now got about 20 or 30 minutes to make our way back to the entrance so we can get the bus home. This trail is called Quebrera Quecha something. I've just read it and honestly I'm dyslexic, so I find it really hard to say words. I'll leave it on screen, but it's the one if you go, basically as you enter, if you go to the left, it's like the black colour, I think it was. So the tree is marked. There's like almost like a big piece of cardboard or something on the tree with like paint sprayed on it. So they've obviously marked where the nest is, and also there's a sign next to it talking about the Quetzal and what it is and things like that. So that was really cool, and I think we were really lucky because soon after we were there, it flew back into the nest again. And if that guy was correct, which I guess he was because he's a guide, they come out, you know, once an hour, every 2 hours, every 6 hours. So I think that was really, really lucky. So this is the entrance, we're back here. And remember I said there was 4 different paths, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we went that one. Well, this way, the first one is where you can see the Quetzals, hopefully, maybe. I can't promise anything. But basically, it's this line here. And it's roughly here. It's just at the point where these two meet. There's a tree marked. So that's where you want to go if you want to see the Quetzals. So we came down this one. We came along this one. We went down to see the viewpoint. We then came up here. And then went along the orange one, and that's the bridge that we saw. We then did the purple, which is the Wilford, that I couldn't remember the name of, along here, and then we went up and did the green, and then back down here, and that's taken us 4 hours in total. We started at 7 AM, it's now 11 AM, so I think it's really nice to do, definitely worth it. And I think actually it probably is worth coming at 7 AM, so you're here when it's like really misty and cloudy and rainy in the morning, versus like at midday. I mean, obviously come whenever you want, but it was nice to kind of be here early, not have many people, not have big groups like we just walk past and things like that. So right, gonna pop in the toilet. I might also pop in the tourist shop to show you some bits and bobs, and they'll be getting the bus in about 20 minutes. Okay, so I've just been to the toilet, which is there. That's where you get your tickets, and that's the entrance way. There's some seating here, and then I'm gonna have a quick look in the gift store, see if there's anything fun. They've got some Quetzal thing earrings, which I think is quite cool, and some sloths here. I do think sloth earrings could be quite fun. I don't know if I'll do it though. There's also playing cards. I saw these the other day, which I thought could be quite a nice souvenir because it's got all different breeds of birds on there. So they've got the same earrings that I saw yesterday in the other shop. They've got bucket hats and caps and t-shirts. So there's this hoodie which I think is quite cool. It's quite a different design to everything else you normally see. There's a sloth and a baby. There's some more t-shirts and shorts and things. Teddy bears, masks. More of these socks. These socks are literally everywhere. They are the best business. They're doing so well in life. Oh, that's the Quetzal thing that we've just seen. Oh, we saw the female, obviously. Yeah, I really like them socks. And they've also got more of these pots that we saw yesterday. These look slightly different, maybe. Is that meant to be a sloth? That's so funny. Oh, that's nice, with the toucan on there. Yeah, I really like that one. These are so nice. I think they're lovely. And that one is $17, which is not bad. So the guy who works here decided to tell me about the masks and different things. And so he said that these are made by people in the south and it's made by indigenous groups. There's 8 indigenous peoples in Costa Rica and they're trying to preserve them and celebrate them. So they make these masks and they're part scary, part beautiful and kind of intertwining nature and things. So yeah, it's really, really cool. Let me show you these. I kind of zipped past it earlier without really looking, but these are all handmade and it's really cool that they're trying to celebrate and support the local communities. So this is some of the masks. I think they're so, so cool. Like I really like this one where it's half a face and then the birds. And like that one's really cool. They're beautiful, but yeah, I didn't realise these would be I mean, it's kind of obvious now you look at it and handmade, but they're so gorgeous. So that was really cool. Here's a bit of information, if you want to read that one. And then there's some more down here as well. This could be a really cool thing to take home and like support the local people and have something really unique in your home. And then he also said that these ceramics are made by a certain group of people and it's only one group of people that make ceramics like this. And I think he said they're in the north of Costa Rica, but they are gorgeous and I think it's so cool. I'd like to buy something maybe. I really like these little pots. And I also really like these with the toucan on. I think that is so cool. And that's a nice little sloth, and there's a toucan up there, a monkey, hummingbirds, butterflies, frogs. That's a cute little one actually, it's not too big. There's some paintings as well that you can buy, which are really nice. It's really nice they're supporting the local communities. These are little patches that are obviously handmade. Paintings are all handmade. And then quickly he said this is really special because they have different legends in Costa Rica. And so this group of people goes to a certain part of Costa Rica to learn about the legends and then makes these dolls. And then what you can do is lift up the top and there's a man or a woman underneath. And he said these are a really important part of the culture and like the history. And then there's some more here to do with biodiversity and things like that. But yeah, if you're into, this isn't my kind of thing, but if you're into connecting dolls, that could be a really cool thing to get as well. Okay, so the gift shop was definitely worth popping in to have a look, and you can also ask the people that work there about some of the information about the ceramics and the artwork and things, and they'll be able to tell you who made what. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. We're now going to head home, hopefully get the bus if it comes, and then we'll go out for some lunch. Okay, so we have come to the Orchids Coffee and Restaurant. I'm going to order a breakfast club sandwich and Jeremy's getting a roast beef panini. Hi guys, so a little bit of an update and a little bit of change of pace. Things are getting switched up a little bit. So we had our lunch at the place that I showed you, the orchid thing. Really good food, really delicious, would highly recommend. It was expensive, it was like €30 for 2 meals, but it was good. We got home to our tiny house where we're staying and the bathroom was leaking, like from the light in the bathroom, there's loads of water on the floor. So I told Jeremy and he messaged the owner and then we were like, oh, there's actually water, you can even see it behind me. There's even water coming down the walls. Oh, and then there's also water coming down the window and like, oh, there's also water here and there. So we're like, do you know what, this is probably not great. And even when we arrived yesterday, I could smell it was mouldy in here and I was just like, oh God. Okay, fine. And I kind of thought, we're only here for 4 nights, whatever, we'll put up with it. But this was before I noticed all the wetness. And then today it's kind of been raining all day. And the bathroom floor was like soaked. The toilet was soaked. I went for a wee and I got dripped on. So I just thought, okay, this is not great. So Jeremy's been on with Airbnb and we're going to move out. And, well, hopefully. He's been messaging them and the owners of the place, like this place. And they've kind of said, like, fine. obviously if there's water coming in, we understand if you want to move. So they're going to offer like some sort of discount and like I think give us back some money from this place and give us a discount on the next place. So Jeremy's found another place in town that seems fine, and it's actually where do you know I said where we stopped at the bank to see if the bus stopped there? And then Jeremy asked the hotel/restaurant next door, it's there. They've got a room for $30 a night, so we're going to do that, hopefully. So I think Jeremy's now waiting for some sort of reply. So we now have to pack. I was just having a snooze and Jeremy was like, wake up. Because obviously we were up early this morning, so I was tired. So yeah, we're going to pack up our stuff and it's hammering it down. So it's not far to walk. It just means we're going to get wet again. So I'm going to put on my leggings from this morning. I've obviously got a rain jacket. I just need to put everything away to make sure that everything stays dry. So that's what we're now doing this afternoon. But before I leave, I'll give you a quick tour because it's not a bad place. If they didn't have the leaking roofs, windows, walls, it's not bad. It's just not great either. And I mean, we really are not fussy. Like, we will stay in some shitholes, honestly.
I'm the least fussy person in the world.
Jeremy!
Even for me, it's like, okay, like...
Jeremy's the least fussy person in the world, and even for him, he was like, maybe this isn't great. So I'll give you a quick tour. It's tiny, so I'll give you a quick tour, and then, yeah, we'll be out of here. I'll leave it linked below if you do want somewhere cheap. But it's not cheap and cheerful. It's not the best place in the world, honestly. We're leaving, obviously. So, okay, tour is going to start. So I've got you on wide angle. That is the front door with my coat hanging and our shoes. This is the kitchen. Now, this is on wide angle, so it looks bigger than it actually is. It's tiny. They did so well photographing this place because it looks huge. So you've got microwave, coffee thing. You've got 2 of everything that you might need. A little cooking stove, a little fridge. We need to remember our chocolate from the fridge. We bought some chocolate earlier. With 3 huge mangoes and 2 papayas we're going to have to carry with us. Now if I pop you on like normal, like it's small, guys. And then through here, so there's these doors that separate, which is also not brilliant. Obviously we are packing up, so it's a bit of a mess, but there's a double bed and then all our things like are down there that I need to pack up. There's a couple of shelves, a TV, and then that's where there's water coming in on the window, and it was like bashing down and getting Jeremy's laptop wet, and it's as he was working. Obviously you can see that on the walls. And then through here is the bathroom. So that is the shower. This is where it's all been raining and leaking. Toilet, sink. Like, it's fine, it does the job, it's just not a great place. And then this is useless. This is like completely, I'm not going to break it, this is like completely broken. Like you see, it's done up with sellotape there, so yeah. So next thing to do is to pack up all our shit and probably get going.
This is fun.
This is not fun. This is the best day ever, guys. I can't even drop a bag, it's so heavy. Okay guys, we have checked into the new place. It is already 10 times better. So it's a shared kitchen, which I think Jeremy's in, well, I know Jeremy's in right now. He's unpacking the food bag. So we had 3 mangoes, 2 papayas, chocolate bars, pasta, cereals, things like that. So he's going to kind of organise the kitchen things. I was just like, I just need to chill. So we've come to the new room. I thought I'd give you a quick room tour. It's a bit darker and it's a similar size to the last one, but it's got high ceilings, so it feels so much bigger, and it's got nice big windows, and it just feels like such a nicer place. And I think the other one, Jeremy said we paid €90 for 4 nights, whereas here it's €90 for 3 nights. So it is obviously more expensive, but I would much rather, like I was saying to Jeremy, even if Airbnb don't want to refund us, I'd rather just lose that 60 quid or whatever it would have been for the next 3 nights than stay there, to be honest. So I'll give you a little bit of a view and then I'm gonna chill. I asked Jeremy to cook some fruit and also maybe bring up a chocolate bar so I can eat some chocolate and like relax a bit because it's been a long day. So this is the outside space. It's like a wood cabin almost, with stairs either side. There's one set there and one set there. There's rooms underneath, and we also get like this little balcony kind of walkway area, so it's quite nice. That seems to be another hotel there, but this garden is ours. And then the kitchen is through there. And then when we want to come, you know, back into the hotel, we can come in and out of here. We don't have to go through reception. And so that is the bank that we were at this morning when we were wondering if the bus goes there, and then actually it started up by that green building. So we're kind of in the centre of town. And then if I take you through here, so there's a little bench outside, and we have a little bedside table at that side with a light. We have nice big windows with thin curtains actually, so that might be a bit of a downside. It might get bright in the mornings, but we do have eye masks, so that's fine. Also, we get breakfast between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. I'm not sure what the breakfast is, we don't really care. I mean, we will get it, but we're not here because of the breakfast. Oh, you can join a community WhatsApp group. Connect with the reception team, stay in the know about local events and hostel activities, ask about tours and meet other guests. Okay, that's cool, that's cute. And then we have a double bed. We've put our things here for now, and we've got some, this is like more than we had in the other room. Like in the other room we had those 3 little shelves. So we've got 3 big shelves here and some hanging. But the thing that I think makes a big difference is that the ceiling is really high, plus it's got a beautiful light. But I think just having more space above your head makes the room feel a lot bigger, because the other one was literally at the window, like it was quite short. It wasn't even like a normal height, it was quite a short room. So that's really nice. And then if we go through to the bathroom, so it's blue, which is not my fave colour of blue, but we've got a shower. I asked if they have hot water and she said yes. There also seems to be shampoo and conditioner, a little shelf there. This would have been ideal for shaving my legs. Yet last night it was actually because I knew we were going to be going on the hike and I thought I'd wear leggings, and if you have spiky legs with leggings it's so itchy and so annoying. So last night in the bathroom I was stood up shaving my legs in the sink because I didn't want to get in a cold shower and like make my whole body cold. So these things are great for either sitting down or putting your leg on when you're shaving your legs. Listen, we're only going to have cold water in the shower. I don't want to get my whole body cold just to shave my legs, because if I wear leggings tomorrow it's going to be itchy because I've got hairy legs. So.
And there's also a spider somewhere in there.
There's a spider that keeps scaring the life out of me. We've got a nice big mirror with a sink and then a toilet there with toilet paper and a bin, things like that, extra roll, and then windows up there. So that's quite tall as well. So yeah, I think tall ceilings is amazing. And it's kind of, I was saying to Jeremy, it's kind of the same space as we had in the other one, but the other one had a kitchen, but the kitchen was so small that it just wasn't practical. Like, this is just so much nicer. And this is obviously just a hostel. It's not even like a posh hotel. Like, I'm sure there's really, really nice hotels here. When I was looking, actually, when we were thinking about moving earlier today, I was looking and there's some that, you know, 500 for 3 nights or something that would be gorgeous. But this seems absolutely fine. And actually something Jeremy was saying as well is that I think most people who travel or come to places like this, like it's recommended to come here for 2 nights, maybe 3 nights. We're staying 4. So we're kind of staying twice the amount of time as other people do. And I think because we work from home a lot, we spend a lot of time in our room compared to like normal tourists who might come here and then do, you know, a day trip or a morning trip or go out and see, go to cafes and restaurants and like be out all day and then just go home and sleep. Whereas because we work quite a lot, we're in our room quite a lot compared to other people, I would say probably. So, you know, being in a not a nice room really affects us versus being somewhere that is nice. So I think it'll be nice here. I think tomorrow we're going to have a work day and probably Monday as well. So today's Saturday. So Jeremy's got work calls tomorrow morning and then Monday morning. And then because we haven't worked today at all, and then yesterday because we were traveling, I think we'll have 2 work days. So I was thinking about going to a place called Farm to Table, and it's a restaurant that's a little bit further away. It says it's like a half-an-hour walk, but I don't think I'd want to walk it. I think it's probably all uphill, but it seems to be a little bit in the countryside, and it looks like it's got really nice views, like there's a bit of a decking area. So I was saying to Jeremy, if we're going to spend a day working, I think it would be nice to have a nice view and to kind of sit and enjoy the nature as we're working versus being sat in a hotel room. So we might do that Monday or tomorrow. I want to call up actually and see if they have Wi-Fi. If not, we might go one of the days and then probably stay here one of the other days. So anyway, I'm glad we are somewhere nicer. I think I'm going to chill a bit this afternoon, although I do have work to do, so I might work and chill. But anyway, I'll talk to you later or maybe tomorrow. I don't know what we do, but if I do anything exciting, I'll show you. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I look like this. Just got up. Yeah, did not sleep the best because we went to bed quite early actually, at like 11 p.m, which is early for us. And then at 6:30 a.m, at 6:30 a.m, there was some sort of creature climbing on the roof, and because it's a metallic roof, you could hear like, and it was like not like a bird jumping around. It was more like a lizard or something like crawling. And then from about 8 a.m, we've had kids outside shouting and playing, and it's constant, Daddy, Daddy, Mommy, Mommy, I'm gonna get my mommy, Daddy, come here. And it's just like constant since about 8 a.m, maybe even earlier. It's going to sound awful to say, but it really is just confirmation that I can't be doing with kids. I do not want kids. Like, I sometimes think maybe I do, and then the situations like this, and I'm like, oh God, no. Because I would have to be responsible for that. I would have to, like, keep them entertained and fed and all the rest of it, and I just can't be doing with it. Yeah, and it's kind of awkward because the person that works in the reception knows the kids that were shouting, so it's not as if we can really complain or, like, I don't want to be like, shut the fuck up. But like equally, the parents are there and they're like, what do you want? What are you doing? And it's just like, seriously, it's 8 a.m. in a hotel where you know there's people without kids because we saw them last night. I just don't understand. Like, I just don't get people that are so utterly selfish. They have no idea about other people. Like, it just does not make sense in my brain. It was kind of the same in Mexico, but with Mexican people in terms of like, they will play music blaring until 2 a.m. And it's just like, you just got to put up with it. And I just think it's outrageous. I could never be that person that plays loud music in the street knowing that people are trying to sleep. I could not, I mean, I don't have kids, but I would not let them shout and scream at 8 in the morning outside when there's people sleeping. Like, I just don't get it. So, we're tired again. I would like to film a video today, but if it's going to be shouting and screaming all day, I don't know if I'll be able to like concentrate and do it. That's the dogs crying. So I'm hoping they go out today for a hike so that I can have some peace and quiet and film a video. And then I'm also hoping they leave today so we don't have this tomorrow morning, because we obviously left the last place because it was mouldy and wet and we thought, oh great, we'll sleep really well here. And I think otherwise we would do, like if there wasn't kids screaming in the garden, you'd probably sleep quite well because it's quite quiet. Fingers crossed they leave today. Anyway, we are not up in time for breakfast. We ended up just, because they were sort of quiet for like half an hour between 9 and half 9, so I thought, right, I'll try and quickly get some more sleep. Didn't, but I should have just gotten up and got some breakfast. So anyway, I'm going to have some cereals, which I bought a couple of days ago. You can see the packet there. Maybe a cup of tea, maybe some biscuits and chocolate, and then we're going to sit and work today, which is actually really good because I've got so much to do and I'm really motivated to work today. So today's going to be a work day, not super exciting for you guys, but I'll try and do a little bit of a time lapse or something. Good morning guys, it's the next day. So yesterday I think the only thing I filmed was the breakfast. Jeremy had a yogurt with granola and a bit of toast on the side, and I had scrambled eggs with fruit and toast. And then I did a little time lapse of me and Jeremy, and that was the whole day vlogging, so it's absolutely useless. But we basically sat in the entrance of the hotel and worked most of the morning, and then came to bed and chilled for a little bit in the afternoon, did some more work, packed, that's kind of it. So we have enjoyed it here. We haven't slept super well. Jeremy's been awake every morning with the woman next door setting an alarm at like 5 a.m. It's very loud with trucks and motorbikes and things which go through. You can hear one now. So we haven't slept particularly well, but with that being said, I think it's actually a really nice hotel. The kitchen is fine. It's kind of got everything you would need. Breakfast is a really good size, and the room is quite nice as well. So it's been a nice place to stay. We just haven't slept super well. But today we are going to the next place, which is Quepos, and we're going to a park there, I think. I haven't researched it yet. What I usually do is research where we're going in the bus on the way there. So I'll be doing that on the way today. But yeah, we have enjoyed it here. It's interesting here because there's obviously the nature and the parks and the birds from here, the Quetzal thing. But the town itself is not super pretty. It's just kind of a hotel, a tourist shop, maybe a restaurant, maybe like an activities centre, like a tourism centre, and that's it. It's not the prettiest place to walk around, so it's interesting coming here in Costa Rica in general after being in Mexico, because Mexico is so colourful, so vibrant, so full of life and culture and singing and dancing and, you know, all the rest of it, whereas here it's just not the same. And I think I was thinking it would be very similar to Mexico, but it isn't. Anyway, that's it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one in Quepos.